I thought I would go live to document my experience on this crazy detox. I have never done a detox before, and it is quite an experience. So far has been one day, and I've had lots of thoughts about it. So I thought I'd walk you through what today looked like, what today felt like, what it just generally looked like. So I still had 3 full meals and an optional snack. They were quite a lot of food, but obviously the majority of the ingredients I was eating were clean proteins and vegetables. So this morning I had a big old sweet potato, half a sweet potato, 2 eggs, and some steamed veggies. Lunch was miso soup, a giant salad, a bunch of edamame, and a homemade vinaigrette. And then dinner was some baked fish, steamed asparagus, and some potatoes. And I also had some tea for a snack. And that was honestly plenty of food for me during the day. It was like lots of it. So like the veggies just really fill you up. Obviously they kind of go through a little quicker, so like you're hungry a little bit sooner. But they have, for this detox that I'm doing, they have supplements that you take in the middle that are actually the detoxification process. So they're blasts of certain probiotics and powder greens and whatever has been put together as like there are different phases of a detox. You need to flush your body from the old stuff and flood it full of new stuff. So I'm still in the flushing process. So the unsexy talk that I'm sharing with you is that toilet talk. So I know my body fairly well, and I know that I have this digestive disorder called gastroparesis. And for me, one of the biggest triggers I can have to gastroparesis and just reflux that comes from it and all of that are onions and garlic. And I know in my heart of hearts, I knew going into this that miso soup is full of onions and garlic. That's just a kind of typical flavoring that's like comes in it. And I said, I'm really going all in on this detox, and I really want to give it my all, so I'm going to follow the meal plan exactly. And I did, and I spent probably the better part of like an hour, maybe an hour and a half, like going back and forth to the bathroom for you know what. It was rather unpleasant. I felt really, really ill. I don't eat onions and garlic. I haven't for a really long time. And so I knowingly went all in on it and had the miso soup. And then I was just like out of commission for a little while. So if I were to give my overall feelings on today, it was that I felt really, really energized, especially before lunch. So like through the salad, I had the salad part of lunch first. So I had like breakfast and some supplements and then lunch. And I was really, really, really like almost buzzed with energy. I had a lot of energy and I was really like motivated and excited. And then I killed my stomach with the miso soup and I was really lethargic, really out of energy for like a few hours. So that was when I got some green tea, made that, and that kind of helped kind of bring me out of my slump. And then I went for a walk and that made it a little better. But then when I went for the walk, I was surrounded by all the sweet smells of restaurants and bakeries and all the normal things that I love, So I felt that pull of temptation like I've walked around that neighborhood a billion times and I haven't ever cared that much that there were bakeries and restaurants. But suddenly, because I'm not eating them, it's just like dawned on me that like I can't have it. So of course I want it. You know how it goes. And finally, another realization I had today was that this detox is going to happen through my birthday. And I'm not going to have birthday cake or any sort of sweet thing on my birthday for the first time in my entire life. I am turning 27 in 2 weeks, and I'm going to be eating healthy crap all day long on my birthday. No alcohol, no sweet things, no things. So it's going to be interesting. I'm so committed to this cleanse. I'm really, really excited to see what happens to my body. inside and out, and I want this, so I'm not like feeling too down about it, but it is definitely kind of a wake-up call, like, oh wow, my priorities have changed a little bit. But yeah, so that's my take on day one. I also am doing the yoga. I put it off a little bit throughout the day. I'm going to start it tomorrow in the morning, so I feel more refreshed right off the bat. But I waited today so that I could wind down with it. So I'm going to do that right before bed, and I'll let you know how that goes tomorrow in my next table talk. And yeah, just share any questions below if you have them. I'm going to be documenting on this, on my OperaFit page for the rest of the 21 days, and then probably share it onto my personal page. So feel free to comment and ask any questions. And I'm really interested to see what happens, because this first week is supposed to be the most interesting since it's the flushing week. You know, you're getting rid of a lot of toxins and junk that's kind of been clogging you up for a little while, so I'm interested to see what that means. So I will take you along for the ride, and thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you tomorrow. All right, bye guys.